What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over Shiba Inu today. So Shiba Army, we did have a pump earlier today, but we ended up falling down here back to the trend line. But we still are on the trend line, Shiba Army. We are still here. We're still going up. So do not feel like we're about to just completely go all the way down, because this is just the beginning. Look at this. This is exactly how we always move every single time we go up. So we are still on an uptrend here. If you want to think about it like that, we could go like this and easily continue to rise here. So look at this right here. This is actually an indication that we are still on an uptrend, especially that as soon as we hit this line, we just ended up starting to backtrack, go way back up there. So I just wanted to make sure I let y'all know that this wasn't a pump and dump. Like, this is just what good news does. So good news comes in, a bunch of people buy, and then the people that were holding previously sell, and then the people that already bought, they're just still holding. But yeah, good news has been coming in with Shiba Inu. The good news has been coming in with Bitcoin, crypto. Just everything has been good. There has been some FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt out there, but for the most part, everything is good news. Like, I know we went over this earlier, the Thailand and the SEC, how they ordered exchanges to the list Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, blah blah blah, because they're trying to get rid of meme tokens. So I don't know if they can just outright get rid of all of these tokens on these exchanges, because think about it, they would have to make their own exchanges for them to do that. Like, they can't just have Binance take it out for the Thailand people. I mean, they can, but that's going to be a lot of work for all these different exchanges to just take it off. So maybe the exchanges might not even operate inside of Thailand because of this. So this is actually very bad for Thailand, not for crypto. So they're going to actually really hurt themselves doing this, which is why I think they're going to kind of backtrack on what they said. And then they're probably going to end up doing something like stating that they're not taking off already previously released stuff, but only things that are, about to be released, only new meme tokens, only new fan tokens, right? So that's what I believe is going to happen there. But yeah, this is just FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So I don't even really want to go over too much of this. But yeah, this is just FUD right here. I mean, it's stupid. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make this video to say we are still on an uptrend here. This is not the end of Shiba Inu. It's not the end of the uptrend here. So anyways, let's look at it from a more broad perspective. If you look at it from this chart here, you see we hit that bottom there, and then we just started to go up, 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 and up. And remember, we could come back down to the trend line and then continue to do our uptrend. So really, this is not bad. We already bottomed out in Shiba Inu. Like, Shiba Inu already went so low. I mean, I'm not worried about anything here with Shiba Inu, and you shouldn't be either. But if you are investing for a long term, you shouldn't be worried. That's what I mean to say. So if you are investing for long term, do not be worried. But if you're someone who's overextended, you have too much money inside of it, definitely take it out if you need that money immediately, because you should never be overextended in anything. Only invest like 10% in it, or whatever you feel comfortable doing, right? So Shiba Inu actually made a new announcement on their Twitter page. So it says, remember that SHIB token is the only official news source, or the only official source of news for the SHIB ecosystem. So I guess they're trying to keep control here, because a lot of people have been talking about Shiba Swap, talking about what's about to come out, but a lot of people aren't liking what they're saying, because they're not really coming out with any actual news. But then they're turning around and saying the only official source of news is the SHIB ecosystem, yet they're not really giving us any news. So that's why a lot of people are kind of mad here inside the comment sections. You can see over here it says, give us some news, tired of waiting so long. I waited since April or August. And then there's just more people. The CEO said if enough support is given and there is enough demand, they will list SHIB on their platform of Voyager. So we need to have more demand for Shiba Inu. We need more people to be strong with it. And in order to have this happen, we need people to, release news about it. So we really need the Shiba Inu community, like not even community, but the developers, to really release news about Shiba Inu and about Shiba Swap. So if the developers watching this, you really need to release some news really soon, because people are getting tired of waiting. I'm not tired of waiting, because I'm really optimistic here, and I know like we are gonna win. But there's people who literally have their whole savings in Shiba Inu, and those are the people that are really getting messed up right now. And you should definitely never put your whole savings in anything. But yeah, people do that. So it happens, but we just have to be strong here, because I already lost a lot of money here. I didn't lose any money technically, because I didn't sell out. I keep on saying this, and I keep telling you I'm not selling, because I know when you sell, that's when you lose money. You don't lose money when you hold for a long time. If I hold this for 5 years, I know it's going to be worth way more. So also the petition for Robinhood, we really need this on here. So already have 136,000. Earlier we had 135,000, so 1,000 people have signed it in like a few hours. So that's pretty big right there. Pretty big statement right there, really. So let's check out more stuff that we have here for Shiba Inu. So more people here for the leash at the present. It is actually all the robots are manipulating the exchanges. So people are pretty much saying that they really want Shiba Inu just to say something, like, because if you go over to their page, like before the whole crypto crash or the FUD, if you want to say, they were tweeting a lot of stuff. So over here it says, we are thrilled to announce Sheeb by Sheeb token on Changely Pro. I already talked about being on Changely, but remember, before all the FUD, Shiba Inu, they were talking about a new listing like every other day. Like they literally were posting left and right, and then once the FUD came in, they kind of stopped posting. Like, let's go all the way back here, right? So they were just posting left and right. It was almost like they were pumping it, because you could see the price was pumping this whole time they were posting, and they were really putting out, you know, good messages about Sheeb, and these were really good things coming out. It's not like they were pumping dumping it, because this is actual news. Like it kept getting listed on new exchanges left and right, left and right. And as you can see, those killer leash listing launch right now on the token. I mean, there's so many different, look, all of these, just so many different listings for Shiba Inu. Like, this is crazy, because now they're not really doing the same thing. They're not really posting it, but yet they say, remember that this is the only official news source, but we need all these other news sources, because they're really what are holding, like, keeping the Shiba army together. Like saying that this is the only official news source, it kind of, I don't want to say it diminishes the Shiba army, but in order for it to be an actual community, the news source shouldn't only come from the developers. For it to be an actual community, the actual people should be able to spread the news as well, because there is news that Shiba Swap is coming out. There is news that Shiba Swap has things that they're doing. Like, this is another thing. This, like, let's just go back here and then look right here. So actually over here. So let's zoom in here. So here's why you do not want to sell Shiba. Here's why you may not want to sell when Shiba Swap drops. And we see some chunky green candles. So yeah, chunky green candles. So they're saying our main currency, there are increasingly more places accepting it as a payment. And I just now showed that many people hope to sell it on a profit. On Shiba Swap, we can use it to generate rewards by several different means. It has roughly 500,000 holders. And yes, look at this. We have a lot of holders here. 505,000. This was posted today. So 5,000 people already, 5,000 people already bought in. So then we have the leash, and then we have the bone. We have so much different stuff here. So we just definitely check this out. This is on Reddit if you guys haven't seen it. So go check this out. This was someone else doing their own due diligence. But the reason why I'm showing this is because it kind of counteracts what Shiba Inu is tweeting here. Like, what the developers are saying here is that they're the only news source. So they're saying stuff like this is invalid, but this is all good for Shiba Inu. So how can you say this is invalid when this is good for the platform? This is good for Shiba Inu. It's good to let people know that we have all this good stuff coming out. So saying that you're the only one that can talk good about it, that's not really, that's not really good for the Shiba army. I'm not dissing the Shiba Inu people here. I'm just saying, like, I think the developers really need to, pick up the speed with releasing news for Shiba Inu. That's all I'm saying. And I really feel like all of you believe the same thing, because they really haven't said much good about Shiba Inu lately. Like, they just been saying, look, Shiba once more being a part of the advance of humanity. So, donating $25 million over here. But that was Vitalik Buterin that donated it. So yes, they donated the Shiba tokens to Vitalik Buterin, but he was the one who donated it to that to the COVID relief fund, right? And then we have over here a new listing to another exchange. Then we have more listings to other exchanges. Then we have them trying to keep the hope around here, saying congrats that we got all these people inside the community. So I definitely think the Shiba Inu community is still strong, but we definitely need more help from the developers. The developers need to stop ignoring the fact that they don't have to release any news. Like, they have to release news. They can't just not do it. Like, yeah, they put this out 2 hours ago, but this is kind of counterproductive to what we're trying to achieve here. We're trying to achieve a community-based coin, and saying that you're the only official news source, I understand that they're the only, ones who truly knows what's going on. But since they're the only ones that truly know what's going on, they should definitely talk about what's going on, instead of letting us assume that something's going on. And you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, don't let the people assume that good things are happening. Let them know about the good things that are actually happening, instead of, just letting people go out on their own to do stuff. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Sheep token and the Sheep army and the Sheep developers. I definitely think they're doing a good job right now, but they need to do a better job with keeping the people happy. And looking at their website too, like, they haven't really updated anything. So I'm really just waiting for something big to happen, because this is getting crazy. But we're not still dropping like we were. At least we're at least going up, so that's another good thing, that we're going back on an uptrend. But remember, anything can happen at any time, and that's why we need them to start tweeting. It'll actually help us go up if they start releasing news about Shiba Inu. So yeah, this is just going crazy right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you think that the Shiba Inu developers need to come to the front, to the forefront with more news, or let me know if you think they shouldn't, because I think everyone generally thinks that they should come to the front with more news, because they haven't been dropping as much news as they have been lately. But yeah, looking at other things though, we definitely have a lot of good things going on with Shiba Inu still. I mean, we had a 38% upswing, so we're eyeing a 38% upswing, they say. So it says the Shiba Inu price has flipped a vital resistance level at the 653 area into support, hinting a potential upswing. So we're still above that area. But yeah, look, we are on a potential upswing. Look at this. We came up on this uptrend, started to go down a little bit once we broke out the consolidation, came up on this uptrend, started to break out a little bit once we came out the consolidation, and now on another uptrend right before another lead point of consolidation. So that's why I love looking at this. So I haven't been doing technicals lately, but I really wanted to do a technical to show what we're really doing and the movements that we're really taking here in Shiba Inu. Look at this. So consolidation, and now we're predicted to go up again and have a third consolidation. But if it doesn't happen, remember, anything can happen in crypto. All it takes is for FUD to be spread around. And remember, anything that happens with Bitcoin is going to happen with us. So if hate comes for Bitcoin, it's going to come for Shiba Inu, because Bitcoin is the largest crypto out there. So it's just going to happen like that. But yeah, lots of stuff is still going on here inside the crypto community. You just have to do some due diligence and really dig deep to see what's really happening. So it says a decisive close above the swing high from June 10th. Wow, that was a really good point where we are at the 745 area. Then we almost got right back up there, but we got up to 720. So yes, we do have some resistance at 0.000007. So lots of resistance there. So they're definitely right there. And they're predicting that we go up 50 cents all the way up here to this area of the Fibonacci retracement. So do I think that we could get here to the highest point? I'm not going to be too unrealistic here. I think what we'll probably end up doing is going up a little bit more and possibly coming back down to this trend line, because remember, there's still FUD going around for crypto. So as long as there's FUD going around for crypto, I mean, we're still going to have it inside Shiba Inu as well. So that's all I got to say there with that. But yeah, this isn't the only article here that's talking about the same technical analysis. All of our technical analysis kind of lined up. So they're saying the same thing. If you go over here, the same, we got the same stuff here. They're saying the same thing about Shiba Inu. So we're definitely on the right path when it comes to the technicals. We're definitely following the right trend line. So that is definitely good. But we really need to be following the right news path. That is what really matters. The media is what really matters. And that's why I really want Shiba Inu developers to just go hard on Twitter. I know it sounds funny that we need Twitter in order to go crazy, but we really need to go hard on Twitter. So I mean, if everyone wants to go ahead and spam Shiba Inu's the developers, and let's just make a tweet here and be like, please release news about Shiba Swap. That's all we have to do, is completely keep telling them every single time, every single day, that we need to release news about Shiba Swap. So please release news about Shiba Swap. Now this is what we all need to do. Imagine if everyone just tweeted to please release news on Shiba Swap. I'm gonna go ahead and like my own stuff, because if I don't like it, who's gonna like it? But yeah, please release news on Shiba Swap. That is the new hashtag. Actually, let's make that a hashtag. Let's make it trend. Like Shiba Army is already trending. Let's make that a hashtag too. But yeah, Shiba Army is going to the moon. Look at this. The fudders, which are the fear, uncertainty, and doubters. And this is the Sheep Army just chilling it right there. So yeah, that's pretty fun. That's a pretty funny meme right there. And Sheep Army is still going up. So this is all I really have for you right now. And look at this, South India's first firm to accept cryptocurrency as payment, Airflow X Trading Academy. So they're accepting Shiba Inu, they're accepting Dogecoin, Bitcoin, all of that. That's pretty cool that they're actually doing that over there. But yeah, this is really all I have for you all today. And if you want to know where this is on Reddit. I don't want to make the video too long, so I don't really want to go through all this. But I'll read the main things, which would be the bury, or the staking as it is, and the digging. So the staking, as you already know, staking is like interest with banks. You put your money into SHIB, and then you hold it for interest, and then you get money in return or SHIB tokens in return. So that's pretty much what staking is. And then digging, we have the digging over here. And then how do I move this? Okay, over there. I don't like how this is set up. So look, digging is Shiba. Wow, what's happening? Okay, digging is the Shiba swap term for providing liquidity pairs. This means that you are providing a 1-for-1 value amount of 2 different coins, a liquidity pair. Once they are digging, they become SHIB, ETH, SSLP. For example, if you were providing Shiba and Ethereum, this carries a higher risk due to the thing called impairment loss, and so the rewards are higher. You get a percentage of Ethereum swap transaction fees and an amount of bone per block. And then they have the whole thing kind of explained right here. So it says SHIB, and then you dig with your SHIB, and then it goes to the SHIB ETH pool, and then above you here you have here the eligible Shiba swap transaction, bones minted per block, and down here returns 33% available, 66% locked for 6 months, and then over here you get SHIB. So yeah, pretty much you put it in there, it locks it in there, you get money. That's just to make it simple right there. And then it's the staking, same thing. You put it in there, you hold it X amount of SHIB in the pool, and then you lock it in there. Returns 33% available, 66% locked for 6 months, certain amount of time, you get SHIB in return. So that's pretty much put simple, 3% bone mined per block, 0.3% all Ethereum transaction fees. Let's just to put it simple there. But yeah, lots is going on here with Shiba Inu. If you want to read this, go ahead and look at Reddit, and then you'll be able to read this whole thing. And over here they have some motivational speeches, if you want to call it that. It says, I hope that this has clarified some aspects of Shiba Swap and the additional potential of the Shiba Inu coin you currently hold. This is only a small aspect of the swap, and all details in here are available in the wolf paper / white paper. And remember, transaction fees. Remember, Shiba Swap is going to have multiple cryptos, not just Shiba tokens, not just Leash, not just Bone. It's going to have Ethereum, it's going to have Litecoin, it's going to have Bitcoin. You can exchange it for anything, right? And it is an exchange. I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to connect like a debit card or a credit card to it, so you can directly purchase stuff to it. That's something we need to know. That's why we need Shiba Inu to tweet about it, because they're saying that stuff like this is invalid. But stuff like this is what keeps people motivated to keep investing in it, because these are actual facts. We just need Shiba Inu to literally tweet their own facts. Like, why do the people have to tweet their facts for them? They should come out and tweet their own news facts. They should tell everyone, like, look, these are facts that this is all about to happen. Stay strong. But it's the people that have to do it, and then for them to completely invalidate the people saying that they're the only ones with the official news source, kind of counterproductive there. But I'm still heavy with the SHIB army, still heavy on Shiba Inu. But yeah, I just hope that the developers really take this a little more seriously, because this is people's money we're talking about here, and I know a lot of you have a lot of money in it, just like me. So let's just hope the Shiba Inu developers just come forth and start really taking this seriously. So yeah, this is all I have for Shiba Inu. And before we go ahead and end this video, look at the COVID crypto relief fund. They still have a significant amount, but they don't have as much. They don't have as much as they used to have. So that's pretty good. Look, 139 million. I mean, that's not that bad now. They only own 2% of Shiba Inu coins. So now they don't have a huge portion because they already sold a lot of it. So now if they sell, it's not going to affect us as much. So yeah, that's all the news I have today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And I'll be back with another video.